The blade. Call me Wesley Snipes. Oh shit. I'm fucking naked, bro. Do I get too close, brother?
No, I won't, thanks.
You gotta swing.
What are you clearing the way for?
Just for pleasure. You got a big, deep hole. The other half of my land is on the other side. Question is how to access it. Fruit of the Looms. You see it? Maybe 25 feet, not 50.
That's good.
I'll drop these trees right into it. It's really no telling.
It keeps going this way, huh?
Very pretty.
How much more property is on the other side of this puka? This humongous hole.
The other half, 150 by 500 feet. So the other half, approximately, because the back of the house to the gate is 500. This is 1,000 feet long. So I need to find the bridge to Terabithia. Supposedly this property extends far enough that we might be able to get around this thing. Drop some of these trees. They're so close to the house.
Yeah, it does. I didn't know what they did or something.
Oh, my dog's up.
When did you get these plants, Walter?
There's a sale twice a year. The Hawaii something something. Big deal. My brother picked them up. I just made him a list.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's jackfruit, a chestnut, and a Malabar. Coffees, aloes. What's that?
Yeah, less habitat.
Yeah.
So what's going on here?
I'm weeding around the pineapple, but the pineapple is ready to be picked also. It smells awesome. Very strong smelling, but you can see where the lizard has gotten to them because it knows it's sweet. They are the first to attack it.
Smart lizards.
Yeah, they put their little tongues in, they start eating away. So you cut it off right at the base. I believe this is another pineapple trying to grow. It's a shoot, so grow out. Maybe you could plant that and have more pineapple grow right at the base. And there's the pineapple. It's perfect. And when you cut it like this, when you're eating it, you can plant this into the ground too.
And then it'll make another one?
Another plant, yeah. Yeah, this is a good one to start anew. They take about a year to get back to a decent size.
Wow.
So it's a long process. These ones are huge. They must have been bought over a year old because they're too big to be already producing fruit for as long as he's been here.
What if there's some sort of super strain?
It could be the super soil. They're huge though. This whole bed needs to be weeded and they probably even grow a lot faster.
Yeah.
With some compost.
So how long have you been here on the Big Island?
3 months.
What?
Yeah.
Where have you been staying at?
I've been staying down the road at Hosanna's Organic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned a lot there, so I can see a lot here and what to do. It just comes naturally now. When you see something, you just recognize it.
Yeah,
Like
that
the
makes
pineapples
sense.
and all the fruits, I just see them everywhere.
So what do you see about this property?
It has so much potential. There's so much space. I can see it just like 50 years from now covered in old fruit trees, just producing so much. And once it gets producing, there'll be so much soil.
Yeah.
And it just will keep adding on itself and it'll grow exponentially. It's just the basis of starting a farm so it can produce more and more and create more soil. The beginnings are the hardest part. Look at this wall, all hidden. Yeah, on the other farm, I basically weed everything. Weeds grow here in a few days. It's crazy.
So you're used to it.
Yeah, when you get them from the roots though, they don't grow back near as quick. Certain roots, like these are huge plants, so it'll take a while for these to grow back, but the little ones that are more important in the gardens and stuff are a huge deal here. They grow back right after it rains. And the soil is so rich here. It's like such great organic matter. This right here is really good soil. Yeah.
How can you tell?
It's really dark, and just the smell. I can smell it. You smell the soil here, and it's just, you can tell what kind of, like, it's composted soil. It's just, when I first got here, the soil smelled amazing. Our soil is really old because it was turned to a farm over 50 years ago. So it's just a completely different stage. But we have some of the most richest soil in the world. It creates, when the soil's rich, it creates such, like, amazing nutrients in your food and all the fruits. They're some of the most medicinal when tested. Even turning the weeds into compost and putting them back on top would even help a lot.
Wow, no kidding.
Yeah, the weeds act as great compost.
Now you can see that giant drop. What's your vision for this place, Walter?
Breathing. Just breathing for now.
Of course.
Honey Bear is a vision.
Yeah?
Yeah. Place where dogs run free. With no boars or pigs. She has an important job here.
What's that?
Keeping the pigs out. They go after our earthworms. They're the real worker on the farm. The earthworm. And she protects them from those grub-eating pigs. They'll just rub up against your fruit trees and knock them right over. But they'll eat all your earthworms. That's what they're trying to do. So, yeah, and you want to keep those. They're the real worker, the real farm worker. Besides Sarah, the earthworms, they build the soil. But what Sarah's doing helps a lot too. Composting the weeds. It's awesome. It's your debut, Honey Bear. Hollywood debut. Yeah, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? Got some.
How long have you had Honey Bear?
3 months. She's a rescue dog.
How is that bond?
Pretty good. We're still building trust. It's going well. She only nips people who deserve it.
I'm in the drop like double dutch, kicking it on the roof with bass, smoke a couple blunts. She all over me.